Hello, guys. It's Rohan, your host of the show Rotaract Club with Rohan. Okay, we are back. We are back with the fifth episode of Rotaract Club with Rohan, and today, we are almost half away of this 12 episode series of Rotaract Club with Rohan and my year of ISD. Okay, so today it's a bit special day because uh, today's our guest is such a person who was a colleague of our president, the president of Rotary Club of Dhaka Dynamic last year, the colleague ISD of her in her ISD year. And now in my ISD year, I'm getting a chance to bring him as a guest of my show. And so, guys, welcome our honorable guest, Rtr Ajay Yadav from Rotaract Club of Kathmandu. Welcome, brother. Welcome
Namaste
to my
from
show.
Nepal.
Namaste,
Uh,
namaste, namaste.
Thank you so much for
I'm
having me
really,
here.
I'm, re- I'm really excited to have a conversation with you, a brief conversation with you. I heard a lot about you from my president, like
Wow.
how's your bonding with her, and a lot of things. And before starting the show, you are saying that you don't have that much experience. Yeah, you don't have that much experience, and you have the PHF, right? You have the PHF, and you don't have that much experience. How can you say that? How can you say that?
Uh, uh, I don't know. I'll still tell myself as an a person having very little experience, but still, although the time is, it has been around 2.5 years when I joined Rotaract, but although it's a very small time, but this 2.5 years was like a it provided me lots of opportunity to explore different dimension of Rotaract. And I'm actually I often wonder, like, uh, although I have not been able to explore all those dimensions, but it's super huge. It's like an ocean, and I often question
Yeah,
myself whether I'll be able to experience or explore all those things. Yeah.
if you have the exploration power on you, then Rotrick is a land of opportunity. For sure, Rotrick is a land of opportunity. So, Bud, welcome to my show. It's like I'm not the host. You can't say me the host. I'm just interacting you with you guys. I'm making new friends in every episode, and now I'm here with you again after a long 1 month, and I'm really eager to hear from you, your Rotary experiences, and many more. And we will have a great chat with each other. Okay, so first of all, I think everyone knows you as our PHF, our club service director. Okay, but it's been 2.5 years, right, of your Rotary
Yeah.
journey. So
Yes.
last year you were at the ISD, right?
Yes. Yes.
And in your first year of Rotaract, you were a member or a board of
Yeah.
director. Okay, you are a member.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I have given a lots of responsibility because it's my first year of Rotaract, and I am the ISD. But I really love this. I really love this because, like, collaborating with different countries, having a conversation with them, being friends with them, it's something else. You can
Yeah.
learn many things about their countries' road treks, and the spreading of road trek in all over the world. How is road trek serving in every places in the world? So, but uh, I'd like to ask you lots of questions. I have lots of questions in my mind, but I'll pick some of them because as we have restricted times in this show, okay, I will pick some of them. At first, I would like to know about your road trek life. How you started, how was your journey till now, and so on.
Uh, Thank
Over
you,
to you.
Rohan, for that question. And also, first of all, let me thank your charter president and my bunu
Bunu,
Nionta.
your Bunu, yeah.
Yeah, uh, uh, you know, uh, lots of memories with her and lots of memories with road actors from your country. But and I believe I'll be sharing most of them during our conversation as well. And going to your question, how I started my road track journey, it was in 2019. A friend of mine, she was a road tractor, and she once come to me and she told me like, Ajay, you seems very active. Why don't you join Rotaract? But I hadn't listened about Rotaract back then, and I was quite curious to know what the Rotaract is and all those things. And so I told okay, I'll be there, and she invited me as a guest. And it was a very funny incident. Actually, I didn't had a phone number of my friend, so she just told me, "You come at this place," and I was super excited that even I didn't ask her phone number, and I went to a location where she asked me to come, and then when I actually scroll my phone to see her number, I didn't saw her number, and now I was totally confused. Like I was like, whether I should, explore or not, or it was a complete dilemma situation. And then I decided to um, search my club, Rotaract Club Kathmandu in the Facebook, and then I asked about the location, and they were very much prompt. The meeting was just about to start after 10 minutes, but they were active in the Facebook. They gave me the location ID, and then I just went to the club, and I was super, super impressed by the way they actually treated me in the very first day of my meeting. I was very new there. I mean, the friend who invited me was not present there, so I was alone, and I was quite wondering how the situation will be. But they treated me so well as if I'm their regular guest or regular person, and that was the first moment that made me feel like, wow, what a ambience this club has. And then I started to be active there. I took a little bit longer time to be the member because I wanted to make sure whether this place is for me or not. I took around 6 months or so to just to apply for the membership. Uh, and even they were senior road tractors. They were like, "Why don't you apply for the membership?" And I was like, "No, I want to take some time." And then first year it went, and then second year, like my club, Rotaract Club Kathmandu, is one of the very prestigious club here in Nepal. Like it's 26 year. Like we are in 26 year of Rotaract journey, and being the member of this club is itself a very huge honor. And I wanted to explore more about Rotag, and that's why I wanted to join. I wanted to be the board member of the club, and I said, okay, I want to try this international service avenue. And it was quite challenging in the beginning because I literally had a very less experience than other board members or other potential board members. But I wanted to explore this. I wanted to try how it feels to be the ISD of the club, or how it feels to be the board member of the club.
Board of directors, yeah.
And thanks to my president, I applied there, and then I served as ISD. And then this year, I'm actually working as a club service director. So till now, this is my road track journey. But to be honest, I have lots of memories with IST, International Service Avenue, and also I'm able to create lots of memories with this club service avenue. Like, and so although it sounds like it's just 2 year, but trust me, it's very big 2 year. It's a very huge 2 years, and so yeah, that's how my journey is going on, and I hope to continue this journey in coming days as well, Ruhan. Yeah.
I really, I really liked your story of your starting. You won't believe, when I was in the college, okay, then at the starting, there was a Rotary club in our college. Uh, when uh, it's over, classes are over, I used to see that there's a room full of people having just a conversation, a meeting. I used to think that, what's this? Having a meeting, just they have a regular meetings after every week. I thought it was just really boring or something, like just everyone's sitting like that's, and someone's talking and everyone's sitting. I was thinking that, is it a really a club like where we can learn more things? And I was confused, a bit confused. Then one of my friends, he was also a friend of our president. he told me about this club, the activities of this club, and then I was a bit interested in it. And he said that we are starting a new club with our friends, with our circles, and of them, like there are different board of directors, like directors, club service director, international service director, then community service director. I said, what's this director things? Uh, he said that you can join the ISD because you love it. Our president, when I met our president first, he's she said that in she was the ISD last year, and to be honest, ISD is one of the best experience in the road treks. Okay, then I was okay. Why not? Why shouldn't I try this? Let's see what's happening this club. Then I started my road trek journey, and now I have a lot of foreign friends. I'm collabing with them, making new friends, learning many more and more things from them. Like I love to be a road trek. You can imagine. It's like a whole world. It's like a different world where you can live peacefully. Because the road treks and Rotarians, they're so much humble. As you said, you when you got went to the first meeting on Rotaract Club, these peoples are really humble. Their behavior are something else. Like this made me feel interested in this sector of serving and learning. Okay,
Great.
and then I would like to ask, you had 2.5 years, right? So what was your achievements like? Did you win some awards? And I really love awards. I really love winning awards.
Oh, brother, you're actually putting me a question where I can boast about myself, and but that would, I don't know how I should start. I mean, if you tell me about the achievements,
Yeah,
well, there are some tangible achievements which I can point out as the conversation goes on. But the one achievement which I have received till now is that my friend circle. Today I'm not limited to just a particular friend circle. Even if I travel to any part of my country itself, I'll definitely find a road tractor who is going to be my friend. Not only with Nepal, but even if uh, like last year when I
it's
was
about
ISD, I got to be very much connected with road tractors from your country, and I'm pretty much sure if I'm pretty much sure there are many of those friends are watching today. And even if I go to Bangladesh, it will be quite challenging for me to decide to whom I'm going to stay with, because there are lots of people from Bangladesh who is very close and near and dear to me. And then not only with that, it's with the whole world. Like last year we were able to do projects with around 25 countries, 126 international Rotaract clubs, and 58 Rotary international district. And doing the projects together, interacting, it was like full lots of energy and all those things. So that is one achievement which I believe Rotaract provided me. But beside that, I'm thankful to my club. They provided me this Rotaractor of the Year award, or the presidential recognition last year. So that was one noticeable achievement which I'll see. And also next was that there is this Seri Cam DIU, and there was this Rotaract South Asia Summit, and one of our project, Fooder Actor, where this year your club also participated. It was
yeah.
able to win this Best International Service Project Award in Rotary International Service Showcase category. So that was one of the achievement for me and also for our club. And next, as you mentioned, I mean, I got to get the experience of this being Paul Harris Fellow through one of my
Yeah.
Rotary friend. I met him during my journey of Rotaract, and then you know we got so much close, and then he helped me to gain this Paul Harris Fellow also. So these were the some things which I'll tell. But again, I'll again repeat the same thing. My current friend, be it from Nepal or be it from the rest of the world, they are the real achievement to me, and I'm really proud of them having in my life, Ruhan.
That's awesome. That's really awesome having friends, your achievement as your friends. Like it's great. Okay, can you tell me about more about the PHF? I really want to know about the PHF. What's this
Uh,
space?
okay, so it's like the founder of Rotary is Paul Harris. We know that, and it said that if you make certain contribution for the Rotary International, they will provide you Paul Harris Fellow, um, and right now that contribution is around $1,000 or so for the Rotarian, and I don't know about the Rotaractor. And as I was doing my work as an IST, there is one Rotarian. He's from USA, and he was observing my activities and all those things. And one day he told me like, Ajay, are you a Paul Harris fellow? And I told, no sir, I'm not a Paul Harris fellow. And then he was like, you should be a Paul Harris fellow because you deserve to be a Paul Harris fellow. And I was like, okay, but I don't know what should I do. And then he was like, you don't have to do anything. Paul Harris fellow will just come to your door. You just wait for a few days, and after few months, I got the parcel, and there were, and inside the parcel, I saw the certificate which was saying that Ajay Yadav is a Paul Harris fellow, and I got the pin. So I actually got this Paul Harris fellow because someone in the Rotary family recognized my work, and they were impressed by my activities, and they helped me. I also like to know point out his name. He is current district governor of RID 5030 Rotary and Howard Cochin. Howard, if you are listening to me, thank you once again, man. Uh, so that's how I achieved. I mean, I gained Paul Harris Fellow, and also like I mean, there are different ways. I mean, uh, okay, I think I should mention this again as an achievement because I think this is something that we from the Southeast Asia we people will be proud of because I got this very amazing
Sorry.
opportunity to represent myself in. There is a peace-related project called Rotary Peace Promoter Fellowship by Rotary International, and it's a fellowship where we Rotary actors or a peace-loving people or a professional from someone working in the peace sector will be trained for a couple of months, and they will be providing training to the Rotary actors, Rotarians, and different other institutions to promote peace in their local level. And so around 200 people from around the world are selected for this, and from Asia there were around 30 to 40 people. And I'm someone who loves to explore this aspect of peace because I'm also the student development studies, and applied for that. Unfortunately, I am one of the fellow of Rotary Peace Promoter for this Asia, so I'll be getting some training and then working with road tractors from my country or if possible even beyond my country to work in the field of peace. So that's one of the very notable thing I recently got to experience in this Rotary life. It happened just a couple of months ago. So that's one notable thing that happened. Yeah.
I must admit, you have done a lot of things in just a short time.
Oh,
But
go on.
I'm already liking you. Like your achievements, like they're awesome in just a short period of time.
Thank you.
Okay, but I would like to know that you recently said about the DG. You got the PHF from her, him or her. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Him,
If
yeah.
him, okay, him. Okay. If you become the DG or the DRR of your club or like your district, then what's your plan or what's you want to do to improve this world of Rotaract?
Wow, Ruhan, that's a very ambitious question to me,
Yeah,
and I don't know whether I'll be able to answer it well or not. But right now, as per my experience, still this 2.5 years, and as per my understanding of this Rotaract world, if I get an opportunity to serve as a DRR of my district, there will be a couple of things which I will make sure I will implement. You mentioned that you are loving this beauty of international service avenue, right? And I also
yeah,
agree you. And I'm someone who often tells to my fellow road tractors like international service avenue is the gem of road tract. If you enjoy this gem, then only I mean then you will know that how massive this road tract world
yeah.
is. And so one thing which I'll make sure when I become DRR, I'll try to share this beauty of road track with almost every club of my country. I'll make sure that there is a provision so that every road tractor of my country gets a chance, to engage in a very engaging project where they can where they can know the taste of international service avenue. And not only international service avenue, I think there are even other avenues, where we can have a very, a dynamic project from the district itself, like a 2 days boot camp or a 3 days boot camp on a youth. Maybe if it's for professional development avenue, we could have a youth entrepreneurship boot camp for around 2 or 3 days that could help our road actors explore more professionally. Also, there are often instances where I find, especially in my country, we road tractors are not able to explore the beauty of outer Rotaract world. Most of the time we are just confined in our country, and then we just get the opportunity to explore virtually. And it's certain because we don't have some very essential resources needed to do
Yeah.
that. But when I was ISD, I got to experience that there are lots of opportunities provided by the Rotary International and also by the major international Rotary districts, who loves to have road tractors from our country, or even from road tractors from Asia, to host their inside their country, and to have this cultural exchange and all those things. Um, yes, there are works done by Korean district team as well. But even if I get the opportunity to be in that leading position, I'll make sure that our road tractors get that precious opportunity of meeting international road tractors and sharing the culture, and creating those long lasting bond in coming days. So I mean, there are many things which I like to do, but these two things will be my topmost goal. And the next and the last thing which I'll tell is that, you know uh, Rotaract is a very old institution. If we see some other social organization, okay, but there are often instances where we are not able to track what we have been doing from the past 20 or 25 years or 30 years. I like to create a mechanism where every activities of our road track clubs is, analyzed, is stored in such a way that whenever a person asks what Rotaract does, we can say Rotaract is an organization which taught 3,000 people in last, 3 lakh people in last 2 years or 3 years. Rotaract is an organization that did something in this year. So figurative value, or just quantitative data will make it like, wow, this is more interesting, and we can more attract other people who are not non-road tractors. So these three things basically, Ruhan, I'll try my best if I get the opportunity to serve as a DRR. Okay, and I still repeat, it's a very ambitious question, but let's see how what happens in the future.
I'm really learning a lot from you, but like I really want to explore this Rotary field more and more. And learning from you, what's your ambition to be in the topmost positions is like awesome. You still haven't been a president or secretary, and you're ambitious to be an DRR. Like it's great. Like you want to live this life more and more.
Ah, Ruhan, on this note, I would like to say that whether I be DRR or not, or whether I be president of my club or not, I am sure that I'm going to be the part of road track journey, road track world, be whatever position it is. But I'll make sure that the thing which I'm learning and other things which I have experienced, I'll definitely share with other people, my fellow road tractors, or someone who is not even a road tractor. So to me, the position really doesn't matter. It matters to
Yeah.
some extent, but it's not
Mhm.
the everything. But I just want to make sure that I be the supporting hand to those people, or to those road tractors who want to do something in their life, in the life of a road tractors and Rotarians. So even though if I'm not DRR, or even though if I'm not president, I'll make sure that the thing which I have right now in my mind, I'll make sure I transfer this to those people who will be the future DRR in coming days, or future leader of road track in coming days. So whether if I be in position or not, the vision which I have is transferred, and the vision which I have is implemented. I think that will be the big achievement for me.
That's great, but yes, like you don't want to be in the topmost position. Everyone wants to be in the topmost position, but yeah, you really don't have to be in the top position to do something. You can still do many things staying anywhere. And the most important thing is gathering knowledge, sharing, creating leaders, especially creating leaders. If you don't want to be the leaders, you're creating other leaders who is leading your country's road treks. That's awesome, man. It's really awesome. Okay, let's. There's some comments. There is a friend of mine, Shatik Sobhoshachi. Okay, he's a friend of mine. Okay. Hello, bro. Hey, bud. Looking great. Okay. I think this compliments for you, not me.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man. Okay, both of you are great. Thanks, man. Okay, Tamim Rahman Chaudhuri, best wishes. Okay, thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Okay, this like my friends are commenting a lot. I don't want to add them from them. Prince Shah, with lots of love. Thanks, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, he's my friend, Prince Sam.
Okay, it's your friend. Okay, like friends are always a part of your life. They support
Yeah.
you in every case. Okay, what similarities do you find between people of Nepal and Bangladesh? I can say one similarities around my circles that both of them are humble. People from Nepal and from Bangladesh, especially in this Rotaract field. I don't know about other things, but in this field, both peoples are really humble. Then other similarities. hmm, why don't you say some similarities between us?
Huh. I mean, to me, I don't think I never think Bangladeshi people are someone who is outside my world. I mean, I got to feel due to my last year experience, both Bangladesh and Nepal are like a common people, because whenever I meet Neon Thayer president and also other road tractors, it's like there are often instances when you are interacting with people from other nation, it's quite hard to explain your emotion sometime, or the feeling which you are feeling. But to me, I never felt that, whenever I spoke a thing, Neonta or other road tractors from Bangladesh, be it Zahidul, or Imtiaz Bhai or other many other people, they were able to understand me in a very first way, like, okay, I can feel you, I can relate you, so I think both people from Bangladesh and also from Nepal can relate each other in a very easy way. And I think that's the first basis that makes us very much connected, although we are from two different nations, but we are united because we can understand each other in such a way, in a very, very comfortable way. And also, I mean, there are lots
Yeah.
of similarities, even in language, although we don't have the same language, but there are often words which are very similar to us. I mean, both of us use, and um, I mean, the
Okay.
respect
I
and the
didn't know
feeling
about
and the
that.
attachment. It's it's like, I mean, you also call Dada, right? I mean, for a brother, we also
Yeah, yeah. We
call
also
Dada
call
and all.
Dada.
Yeah, so there are lots of similarities, to Bangladeshi people and to all those people from Bangladesh listening to me. I mean, there is a very deep respect to you all guys. I have till now in my road track journey or in my life, every Bangladeshi people whom I have met are very much humble, are very much honest, and are very much friendly. And this has actually shaped my vision towards Bangladesh, is that it's a very amazing people with lots of amazing people. I mean, it's an amazing country with lots of amazing people, and that's what Bangladesh looks like to me. Yeah.
I really want a single similarities between us. That's like how much you're ambitious. I want more and more ambitious peoples like you in my country. Like, like the peoples who are more and more ambitious, they take the what an organization or a country to our next level. If you're ambitious. Okay, there is another comment, Movin Shubro. From it, good to have you, Ajay Dada. I think he knows you, huh?
Oh yes, Subro.
Okay.
I mean, he was there. I think Subro was also in our Food Reactor 1.2 and also in Multilingo. So Subro, and he's also amazing singer. Even I don't know if you guys are aware or not, but Subro is a fantastic singer. I still remember his
Okay.
song, and also amazing cook. He cooked the seal roti, if I'm right, during our Food Reactor, and the shape of the seal roti was such amazing that even most of the Nepalese people will find it very much difficult to give that perfect shape. But Subro was the one who gave it right shape of that seal
Okay.
roti. Hi Subro.
I I know that he's an amazing dancer. Okay. I didn't knew that he's also an amazing singer, but he
He's a
is an amazing
multi-talented.
dancer. He's multi-talented. Yeah, right. He's multi-talented. Okay, that's I'm already having a great time with you. Okay, RTR Shoaib, lots of love. Thanks, bud. Ananto Malla.
Malla.
Malla,
Yeah.
Malla. Yeah. Clap, clap, clap. Thanks, man. Ajay Dai is the best achievement in road trick. That's correct, man. It's
That's a
unprecedented.
that's a huge compliment, Nyonta Bunu. That's a huge thing. Oh, wow. Thank you.
You're correct. You're correct. I think so. Okay, Rishanar Khan, tell us something about a local food you love the most. Okay, about the local food, I think you should answer this. It's for you,
Ah,
I guess.
thank you. I mean, to the person who asked the question, Nepal is rich in food diversity. If you, I mean, the food differs from place to place. And if you ask me about my local food, uh, we call it, I mean, there are many food, but one thing which I will tell you, I mean, and I think almost every Nepalese people will tell you that momo is love. Momo is one of the most delicious food and the most repeated, I mean, most of the one of the most mentioned food by the Nepalese people to any international people. So I'll also try to say that momo. But honestly, I'm someone who loves dal bhat. Dal bhat means like rice and then vegetable and then lentil and then like it's a combination of all those things. So to me, I'm a great admirer and lover of dal bhat. I cannot. Sometimes I think if there is no dal bhat, how will I survive? So I'll also tell dal bhat is one of my favorite food. Yeah. I think it's an internet issue, and till till our host joins in, I'd like to see. Okay, you guys can just comment in the chat. I mean, the Facebook page. I'll just try to see what you have mentioned. Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, oh it's Pragya Karki. She's 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 a road tractor from my uh, club and one of the very dynamic road tractor. And thank you Pragya for that. And oh yeah, there is a network issue from our host side. Uh, Kimire Bhisma brother.
Sorry for the interruption, Dai. The thing is, he have got an network issue, so that from here, I he have assigned me as the host, so I am introducing myself. Hello, everyone. It's Rotaract Muhtasim, your host for for some minutes, and yeah. So where we were in the questions and we are in the comments as we were seeing everything, we are searching many things, we have got many things similar here. So now I would like to ask our guest, our honorable guest is what is your vision with Rotaract, and what is your upcoming plan? If I ask you just one certain plan about Rotaract in your life, so what will you answer it? How will you answer it? Uh, And on this note, I would like to introduce again and hand over the floor to Rotaract Muhtasim Hossain Ruhan, and he is with us right now. So thank you for having me, guys.
I'm really sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, brother. I was having some
That's fine.
network issues.
That's fine.
Thank you, Nyonta, for handling this by my behalf.
Okay.
I'm
So,
really sorry. Oh,
uh,
what's
Diunta asked me a question, and do you want
okay?
me to answer that, or you have next question as well?
Oh, what was her question? I want to know.
Oh, she asked me what's my upcoming plan in Rotaract, or something which I want to do in Rotaract. Well, I like to answer this in a two-way. First, I'll tell what I
Okay.
mean. I wish to continue my Rotaract journey, so that's going to be the first plan. And for this, I'm looking forward, working in different roles for my club itself. And one next super ambitious plan is that I want to meet to all those people in my real life whom I have made during this road track journey. I just want to, have some fun, eat their food, travel together. I don't know whether this will be possible or not, but I'll always try my best in my life, to meet you people. And definitely I'll try my best to be in Bangladesh as well. So that's another super
It's really our
ambitious
honor to have you in our country.
plan I have for coming days. Yeah.
Please visit our country. We will have a lots of fun together. I really like you said you want to visit different countries. I also want to visit different countries, and especially with the road tractors, because I love their existence. Okay, uh, actually, like Niyanta was here right now, right? Last few minutes. Um, I heard from Niyanta that you and she made a group of ISDs last year. I'd love to know more about that. What was your goal behind it? What you wanted to do and what you came up with?
Thank you, Ruhan. And that's a very beautiful question because that was a moment when everything started in my road track journey, to be honest. Uh, so when I was appointed as a international service director of my club, um, although my tenure was not started, I was in a hunt of getting more connection with international road tractors. During that process, I found that it's very hard to get connected with international road tractors, because of time difference and all those things. And during that process, I got connected with Neonta, and also Jahidul. I should mention him as well. My district was doing one virtual culture exchange, and I got connected with these two people. And it was a matter of coincidence that we all three were the international service director of our own club. And we were just having casual conversation one day, and then an idea came up. Why don't we have a group with all international service director of international clubs are together in a group where they can interact, where they can share about the project and all those things. And that was something that we all agreed, and we decided to make it like a campaign. So me, Niunta, and Jahidul, we started to form a group. We started to approach a club. We went to their Facebook page and conveyed this information that we are creating a group. Why don't you join us, and all those things. And today when I look back to that group, although the Facebook group, I mean the messenger group, is not active because we have our own prior commitment and all those things, but the Facebook private group and the WhatsApp group which we have right at the moment is still active, and we can find more than 200-300 road tractors from different parts of the world in the group. They are actually posting the about their project, trying to find the potential partner, collaborating partner in the project. And um, that's actually, we help to create a system where something is sustainable. Although we are not ISD right now, that group still exists, and still people go there and try to find a new international service director friends or club to whom they can approach. So that was a journey, and we named it like a international service director of Rotaract group. It's still in Facebook. I mean, you can definitely search. And if you are an international service director or someone who wants to get connected with international road tractors, I think that group will be very nice match for you. And to be honest, that group was the very beginning for our road track journey. And it helped us to get connected with lots of international road tractors, make a connection. And also during this process we got this wonderful chance of being very close to with international road tractors, because we were the main admin of the group. And for that we had to do lots of meetings, and just to make sure that the road tractors are having a smooth connection with each other, we used to organize some frequent meeting once in a 2 month or a 3 month, where we used to have some fun and fellowship activities together. So that were the some techniques we tried to use to make sure our group is dynamic and it's still functioning. So that was the brief. It was long, but still that was a little information of our road track and transit service group which we created during our tenure, Ruhan. Yeah, can you hear me? Oh, I think still again network issue. Yeah, Bhisma brother, I mean Bhisma Gimiri from Nepal, he's telling that he still remember Nyonda during our last online meeting. Yeah. And Subro, you definitely should visit Nepal. It's a beautiful country, and we have lots of people here who will love to, make you travel around our places. And we have another active road tractor from our club. It's uh, Prisma Dahal. She's also watching us.
Okay, so the network is not in our favor right now. As far as I know. So let me ask you something similar to this, and thanks for for sharing those memories. That's also my I can consider them as my golden memories too, right? I just want to ask you about like your Rotaract international friends, and tell us something about your international friends. Like as far as I know, in my circle, you were the person who has the most friends in Rotaract and in international arena. So yeah, I was always curious to know, and with that also with that I want to add something which is also similar to this. It is like you how do you get them, and how do you approach them, and how do you cherish this bonding with them? So I also wanted to know, and as well as me, my club also want to know these things, as it will be
Uh,
for sure.
thank you, Nyonta, for that question. And I think that's a wonderful question, and I hope my experience will be a good piece of or tips or tricks to our upcoming ISTs, because I tried and it worked to large extent. So talking about my major international road track friends, like I have a lot. I mean, there was a point where I found myself more comfortable with my international road tractor friends than my local friends. I'm sorry for those people, my local friends who are listening to me, but that was the reality. Uh, I must mention, I got amazing brothers and sisters. There are my friends from Sri Lanka, Rahal and Sahan. They are my own brothers, and then Niunta, my own sister, and lots of other friends from different parts of the world. I don't know whether they are listening to. If I actually remember, I mean, list their name. I mean, the entire time will be consumed, so I don't want to do that. But I still remember them. So yes, I mentioned in the very beginning that friendship is the one achievement which I got from Road Track, and fortunately that friendship is still continuing. We still have conversations sometime. We still zoom. So I'm looking forward for that long lasting relationship with those international road tractors. And if you ask me how did I do that, well, it was a very challenging job. Honestly, it was a very challenging job because, I still remember there were some instances used to when I used to text hi to international road tractors, and then I used to get reply after 2 months or 3 months. uh, I still remember there was our event, a food tractor, and I actually texted one international road tractor from Canada, and I asked them to participate in our event, and they replied me after 3 months. uh, and in during that month we had our another major international project. So although I invited them for one project, they joined our another project, and so you can see that was a long communication, challenge. And also, I do remember there were some instances where I used to wake up at 1 o'clock night, my time, to just have a meeting with international road tractors so that I can communicate my idea well and just make that spatial bond. So the first technique which I used was that I used to go to the particular Facebook page of the club. For example, sometime when I used to feel boring, I just used to imagine, okay, which country I want to visit next, and then if it's like Japan, I'll just type Rotaract Japan, and then there will be lots of club Facebook page of the clubs from Japan, and then I'll just go there and I'll just type, okay, hi, I'm a road tractor from Nepal, and I actually love your culture. Why didn't we get connected and do some projects together? You know, although it was quite challenging to get the response, but I got multiple responses from that. But I didn't used to live in that place. Whenever I got a response, I used to ask them to have a meeting, just a casual meeting where we can at least talk about ourselves, our Rotaract world, how what are the things we do, and try to build a personal bonding as well. Because most of the time we just approach a road tractor and we just share our project, and then they participate in the project, and as the project is over, that communication is also over. And what I used to do, I used to text them even if it's not a for a project. I just used to call them, hey, how is your life going on, just update me about your study, or how was your last vacation, how was your Christmas. So those personal questions also helped us to build some personal attachment and personal connections. And I think that was one reason why we still have that connection till now. And I also request to all those road tractors listening to me, don't limit your don't limit your conversation with international road tractors just for the project. Make sure you have some personal touch in that. Make sure you understand each other culture, each other, society, personal life. That will help you to gain the beauty of true road track friendship. I still remember there are instances when I used to have around 2 hour 3 hour conversation with my fellow international friends, and that conversation was not related to Rotaract. That conversation was not related to Rotaract project. It was all related to our country, about me, about them. So maybe you can try those techniques, and build those personal bond, so that even though when you are not IST, you'll still have lots of friend in your list who will be willing to have communication with you. So that was one technique I used, Neonta, and thank you for that wonderful question.
Oh, first of all, I'm really sorry again. I'm really having network issues. I'm missing all of this. Okay, as you are sharing your ISD memories, I think we should invite your colleague ISD from last year, uh, our president. What do you think? Hey,
I
Niyanta,
agree with
can
that.
you hear me? Can you hear me, Niyanta? I want you in my show.
Okay, I can hear you, but why you want me in your show?
As we are talking about ISDs, yeah, I'm
Okay,
ISD for this year, and
okay.
you were asking your ISD memories. I'd love to know about both of your ISD memories from the last years. How
Okay, so
you met? How
Ajay,
was your journey?
let's share a particular memory which is equally memorable to you and me. You share first something, then I will try.
uh Bunu, shall we share about our Ludo competition match?
Yeah,
Competition. What?
yeah, we can.
Okay, let's hear from Neonta first.
Okay, so yeah, that was actually a great thing. We had that we planned that that competition for like cheering up our group and other members so that they won't feel bored. So we it was a plan for it was a plan from not in any club. It was a plan from our group admins, and it was all about our group's authorization thing. So we had a ludo competition, and yeah, we got we that was the organizing things were very much difficult because the time were not matching with other people, like from four people from four country holding in a group competing against each other. So it was a great fun. We found many difficulties, but the most charming part was like we are playing ludo in groups, and like we are so obsessed with that competition. So we were played, and we are cutting each other's phones and all and we are like shouting what is going on and all that things. And yeah, we that was so much fun. And there I realized that rotary is not about all formal things and all like officials and meetings and all. Not about that. We can if we have a friend group, then it becomes so much fun. And we had that interest. We The interest grew in our souls about the road track and having friends and all. So moving forward to Ajay Dai, yeah, you can share your side of experience, please.
Uh, Thank you, Nyonta. As Nyonta mentioned, like we were the admin of the group, and we never wanted to see our group passive. We just wanted to make sure that there is messages every day. People are talking with each other, and then there was another supporting hand in our group, Madhu, and she was like, "Why don't we have a Ludo competition?" And we're like, before we make our member play that, why don't we play ourselves? And then we were four people, and we were like, let's do some experiment how it feels. And we loved it. We loved that concept, and we were like, okay, so this might be a very nice way to interact, because that Ludo was not just a game. There was also a feature where you can talk and interact with each other while you are playing. And no, we just made sure that almost every active member of our group was participating in that event. And not only that, we also had some other informal meetings, like informal meetings where Rotaract will just come, tell about what are the upcoming international project in their club, and then how their life is going on. And also they have to sing a song or a dance, and we also got some amazing singers. I mean, amazing singer, not only from Nepal but from different parts of the world. And that those informal memories actually made us stick together during the project, and also during the time when there was no project. And that strategy really worked out so well. And I must say that that was a moment when I realized how dynamic your current charter president is. Like, she was one of the youngest member in our admin group, but she always stood up as a very active person with with lots of innovative ideas, to engage the group member and all those things. So I must tell your president is going to be one of the very amazing road tractors. She's already amazing road tractor. And her journey in Rotaract is going to be way brighter. She's definitely going to put some huge milestone and a benchmark to all of you guys. So be aware for that as well. Make sure you prepare yourself to match that level.
Yeah, we are honored to have Nyonte as our president, our dynamic president. And I'm having a great time with you guys. My first year's ISDs, like after
So we
seeing you
can
guys,
call this show today's episode is ISD's episode.
ISD special, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wish
And
I wish my ISD.
yeah, I must add something related to Ajay Dai's talk, and it is like he's the one. He's my first international friend. As I told before, but he's the one who said first time. He said that Nionta, your journey is going to be a great journey, and you are going to do a great job in Rotaract. And like, be in Rotaract, and you will see something good will come. And he inspired me a lot. So I must say that like uh, behind being a chartered president, there is if I say one name, and I will be saying that Ajay Yadav's name. He's so much inspiring for me. Yeah. And even we had a Raila, and he's my Raila mate also. And we had a Raila in Ukraine. So Raila, that was a Raila. And with there I also shared something about him. And how much I can't explain how much it means to me to have a umbrella figure like Ajay Dai. You know.
Wow, Niyota, I'm blushing. That's like, wow,
Oh,
I'm
that really
actually
means.
mesmerized seeing your bonding. Like, you have
okay.
a
So
great bonding
shall we
between you
proceed
guys.
with some else questions? Because if we continue this topic, then this show will never end. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Before we move that, I also want to
Yeah,
give shout out to my current IST, Geeta. I mean, she has been working so hard to, maintaining and also upgrading our current international relation. And recently they did this project Food Reactor 2.2, and that was like a massive success too. So also to Niyonta, I mean, also to Geeta, next time Niyonta is going to invite you in this meeting. So be prepared as for that as well. And also to Ruhan, I mean, best wishes for your
thank you
journey
so
of
much.
ISD. We hope to listen similar stories in upcoming meetings as well. From your voice itself. So all the best to both of you guys. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Shout out to Geeta. I wish she was with us. Okay, I should proceed, I think. Okay, we are almost in the end of this show, but as after seeing your bonding, I'm really mesmerized, and I want you guys, like I'm asking both of you, to say something for the non-retractors. Okay, the non-retractors, what you feel about your Rotaract, why should one join Rotaract for the non-retractors? From both of you guys, starting from Ajeda, if not, it's,
Okay. Well, it's a $1 million question to me, because I know there are many non-road friends, um, both from Nepal and Bangladesh, listening to our today's session. Well, if you come to Rotaract, you'll find a platform where you will get a chance to challenge yourself in each and every moment. There will be a situation where you will be motivated enough to go outside your comfort zone and try some new thing. And it's a platform where nobody will shout at you if you try something new and if you fail, because in Rotaract we never fail. We always try to learn something. Even from those failure experiences, there is something that you can have with yourself and also for your club. So first thing is that it will give you an opportunity to grow yourself both personally and professionally. Personally, you can see right now I have one of my sister from Bangladesh, I have brother from Sri Lanka, I have many friends from whole world. So that's a personal relation I got from Rotaract. And professionally, you can see I am able to explore different fellowship of Rotaract. I'm able to grow my existing be it public speaking skills or any other skills. So there are different projects through which I'm able to explore myself personally. So if you are someone who is looking for a platform to grow personally and professionally, Rotaract is for you. And next, if you are someone who is a youth who wants to have some really fun and fun with lots of amazing people who want to be change maker, be in their country or be in international arena, I think Rotaract is for you. Because we are not serious people. I mean, we are also serious people, but seriousness is not only the thing. We have our motto, fellowship through service. So we make sure that whenever we are doing our service, there is fellowship attached with it. So we'll also have fun, and we'll also do lots of amazing work, both for ourselves, both for our community, and even to the entire world. So Rotaract is a really precious and really beautiful organization, and I think if you are a non-Rotaractor, I think you must visit at least a meeting of Rotaract Club, and you'll later thank to me that, dude, the thing which you told was absolutely correct. So be ready to experience this beautiful journey of Rotaract, and make sure you attend our Rotaract activities in coming days. That's what I will like to tell to our non-Rotaractor friends.
Thank you so much. Nyanta, do you want to add something with that? Like any other
Okay, so
things?
I want to add, yeah, Ajay, whatever he have said, it is totally correct, and I am
Yeah.
with it. But I want to add something. There is like every student. If I specifically use the term student, every student should join at least in a social club or any social organization, because in our institutions we most of the institutions have clubs for professional and personal development, and in our classes we read and write and we do studies. So professional developments is professional developments are equally important as it is as important we emphasis in our clubs, in our classes, you know. So that's why the institutions and schools and colleges allow to do clubbing to the students, you know. So I would like to request every students to at least join a social activity, a club, or that can be a club, an organization, and anything else, but do social activity, do involve with social activity. And if and the point of my saying is this, in this Rotaract platform, if you join a club, any social club, and or any local club, then why and do clubbing and do your do your creativities, put your creativities in that projects and all in that clubs. So why not do it in internationally, you know. If you do it locally, you have to put your creativity there. So do it internationally, so it will be more beneficial for you. So at least the like at least join in a international club if you want to join a club. I'm not saying that local clubs are not good or and something, not, I'm not saying anything against local clubs, but it helps to like develop yourself more. It's all about the more thing, you know. And the other thing is Rotaract is as you know, Rotaract is an international club and international organizations. And if you go through the constitutions and bylaws of Rotaract and Rotary, then you will get to know it is so much organized. So much organized and so much I can say a picture perfect thing. So do we if you involve yourself here, then you can have like do you can have a great experience about your what should be in your social life, your personal life, your professional life. You will have a great experience where your classmates and your the people of your age won't even think about those things which you can do. So these are the things we what I love the most, and I am proud of myself that I am a Rotaractor. This is the whole thing. I usually say these things to the juniors and whoever wants to join our club or any other Rotaract club. So these are the things I usually say, and also the things Ajay Dai says, that things are all I also say with other people. So this is all. And if you are not willing to join Rotaract, then at least join any international club, or any, at least any club, because it is very much important for each and every student. Yeah. So here I want to finish my so long speech and wise wise speech. So thank you for the platform, and thank you for calling me in your show. And that is like, as you can see, I even didn't brush my hair. I just dyed it. So so it was
Don't worry.
so much surprising for me. Thank you so much. And yeah, move for I would like to say you bye bye from here, because I'm not even the part of the show. And please continue with your talk. I was loving to hear all the talks you had.
Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so for the non-retractors, I want to say something. Please make sure to mark the words of Ajeda and Neonta so that you can make your life more beautiful. Because being a leader, gaining leadership qualities, if you want to gain leadership qualities, you must work on a club. I think that. And make sure to mark the words of Ajeda and Neonta. They're more much experienced than me. I think my words are not enough for you guys. Okay, there is a message from Partho Sarathi Dash. Can I get the previous message? Can I get the previous message to my technical team? Hey, can I get the previous message? Thank you. Okay, from Partho Sarathi Dash. Hello, Ajay Kumar Yadav. Brother, happy to see you.
Oh, wow, happy to see you. I mean, thanks for watching past, brother. I mean, I still remember joining a meeting, and I am updated with your activities via Facebook. Best wishes, you're really doing amazing things, man.
Okay, okay, from Ajay Kumar Yadav. He will rule the road track. Yes, he will rule the road track. From
Uh,
Gimeri Bhishma. I
yeah,
think he is
he's
different.
he's amazing, man. Gimire Bhisma, brother. He's a road tractor from my country, and he's one of
Okay,
the sweetest person you'll find. Yeah.
thank you so much. Okay, Sakib Ahmed. Nice to meet you, Ajay Kumar Yadav. Shiv Kumar Sharma. Hello, Raja. Ajay, this is for you. Okay, lots of hearts. Hello, Raja. Okay, Raja. Is it your nickname or something?
Oh, he's my uncle actually, and he's just telling it casually.
Okay. Air email. Are Ajay brother.
Nice
Rohan, go
to
ahead.
listen from you.
Thanks,
Email.
man.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Okay, but Pragya Karki always treat listening to Ajay Dai speaking. Thank you so much. Hello, Niyantam Hazavin. I remember you too via online summit last year. Nyanta is not here now, but he's on the best backstage. I think you hear this message, Nyanta. It's for you. Okay. Movin Shukla. I want to visit Nepal someday. Yeah, but we will go. We will visit to Nepal someday together. Ananta Molla, Mala. Okay, we will comment some places to visit in Nepal. Okay. We
Uh,
recommend some places to visit in Nepal.
oh, he wants me to recommend, I think.
Yeah, obviously you, not me.
Uh, First, when you come to Kathmandu, you must visit Pashupatinath because that's where I am residing. It's very close to me. If you come there, I'll be your local guide. I'll make sure you travel each and every nook and corner of that place.
Wait a minute. Wait
And
a minute. Let me take a note of it. Yeah, you must proceed.
uh, okay, and then after Pashupati, if you are someone who loves trekking, you should try trekking at Annapurna Base Camp. It's a I mean, super popular destination, so that's another place I will recommend. And the last, I mean, it's quite hard for me to just recommend three places, but last for the moment will be Chitwan National Park. It's one of the oldest national park here, and where you could see one horn rhino, have elephant safari, do boating and all those things. So yeah, these three places I will tell you should visit must. Yeah.
Okay, it's Prisma Dahal. Making the group of ISIS was new idea. It would be beneficial in other avenues as well. Thanks for sharing, Ajay. Like I think you both have a lots of friends internationally, and mainly ISDs, right?
Oh, yeah, I think you are true. You are correct.
Okay, so we are at the end, brother. I really had a great time with you. I got more and more experiences from you. I got more and more knowledges from you. Thank you so much for being in my show. I would love to learn from you more and more. Who knows, you might be my dive. If Niyonta can be your Bunu, I can also be your Dai, right? Like you can also be my Dai. Please understand me. Okay, but
Uh,
yeah,
Very true. Uh, I mean, yes, I'm so glad. I mean, do you want me to tell this closing remark, right? Because I think the time is going to be over, right? So I'll just
yeah,
give
yeah.
the closing remark from my side. I mean, first of all, I really appreciate you and your club for bringing this very innovative concept of this Rotaract World with Ruhan. And Ruhan and your club is doing really well, and you are doing really well by this session,
So
because
much.
it also gives motivation to road tractors to do something new. And it also helps to connect road tractors from different parts of the world. Even like, although I'm not able to interact with the people right now directly, but I'm pretty much sure they got to know about the things which we did in our road track journey, and that road track journey is going to be a source of motivation to many of us. So thank you very much for this, for creating this platform. And also thank you very much for inviting me. Although I'm a very new to road
It's our
track,
honor. It's our honor to have you. Have a
you
person
you
like
you
you.
yeah, you thought that making me as a guest, and that's really, that means a lot to me. Thank you very much. And I also got lots of things to learn from you and also from Neonta, and I wish to see this learning journey continued in coming days as well. May this session which you are having right now goes on for coming days as well. And
Thank you
from
so much.
Rotaract Club Kathmandu, I'd like to convey our best wishes to you and to entire members of Rotaract Club Dhaka Dynamics. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dai. So, thank you so much, guys, for being with us for this long time. I hope you learned a lot of things from Ajay Dai and our club president. Not from me, okay, but still, thank you so much for joining, for staying with us. We will meet again in the next episode. Bye bye.